Hey everyone, Ingrid here from wellness2go.ca and just wanting to put a couple of practices in place. So we were looking at holistic practices for happy body language, and that was at our last meet on June 15th. So it's been a little while. I have the Miracle Boost of Happiness workshop series coming up, the information session. But really quick and dirty, the holistic practices that we talked about was simply connecting with the rest and repair part of the nervous system. So we were doing the palming to get the body out of fight and flight. We dealt with the solar plexus. If we come to the knuckles and the inside of the palm, right under the knuckles we have the solar plexus, and we can just run our thumbs along there to really open up the lungs, open up our breathing, open up the diaphragm. So let me correct myself there. Solar plexus located here on the body, on the palm of the hands. We're dealing with reflexology, so it's the diaphragm. On the body, it's going to be solar plexus in terms of yoga and our personal power. So if we go through this sequence of how you can integrate it anywhere, anytime, we're going to palm so we can connect. There's a sensation where you feel hugged, you feel grounded in that sensation, that you feel like someone is connecting with you. So the palming, because we have thousands and thousands of nerve endings in the palm of our hands. Then we had moved on to doing the brain reflex, so clearing the brain of the thoughts that aren't so useful, or just the chemical buildup that happens in the brain where it just feels really foggy and cluttered with various chemical emotional responses. And so we can either do it this way in terms of the brain reflex, or we can do it one at a time. And some of you had said you'll do, it will help with, I was saying it will help with overthinking, and you're going to try that. And so we can move from one hand to the next, doing it that way, and just taking the time to do that. I mean, first thing in the morning, or when you're taking pauses in the day, which I'd really encourage to take some short pauses in the day. The other thing with the solar plexus that I was saying, it's just above the belly button. So this is your solar plexus chakra, just above the belly button. Put the palms of your hands like this. Put the palms together. Actually, one hands on top of each other. It's Saturday morning, so I'm doing this video Saturday morning. Okay, palms, hands on top of each other, palming the solar plexus in that way, connecting with it, whether you're closing the eyes, taking a nice inhale, exhaling, inhale, and exhaling. And of course, if you don't have 30 seconds for yourself, then your life is way too busy. So take the 30 seconds, connect with the solar plexus. That is your your personal power. I like to call it your superpower, because it's where we're able to really know what we're thinking, how we're feeling, like that true place where we can connect, where we don't give our power away. Or even you can research it a little bit more and see how the solar plexus can help you take back your power in terms of speaking up for yourself, taking action. But what we had talked about, just to stay on track, so I can keep on track here. I have so much information that I like to share sometimes, but I want it to be actionable. And how do you integrate it? Because it's not just about the integration, it's how you integrate it into your daily life. So once you place the hands on top of each other, you connected with the solar plexus part of, you connected with the solar plexus chakra. You are going to, there are 3 statements that you can use at this time. And one is that I love me. So saying that for yourself, within yourself, feeling the energy of that, I love me. And then the second one is I accept me. So connecting with that self-acceptance, because we resist and we push it away. So we resist the acceptance of ourselves. We push it away in terms of our emotional state, or just life experiences, just your basic life experiences. So the I accept me, and then the third sentence is I approve of me. I approve of me. So I love me, I accept me, I approve of me. And I think that really time, it sums everything up in an easy way to follow. The smiling more, the nodding yes was also something that you can also practice. These are foundational. I think that it's very foundational in terms of helping to shift your mood, helping to change the chemical responses in the body, and just helping you to easily step into positive habits and not be so much caught with, I need to do this differently, I need to think differently, I need to behave differently, so if we change it chemically, that's a lot easier, there's less resistance. You're also really wanting to look at how it affects the non-verbal language, right? So yes, it's happy body language, but it's also the non-verbal language that's happening that you want to become more aware of. So the shoulders are relaxed, your breathing is the complete extent of your torso all the way into your lower belly. And last but not least, it's how you explain your reality to yourself. So what are the words that you're using to express the experiences that you're having? And that's going to make such a huge difference in terms of the reality that you live, both internally and externally. And then it affects how people respond to you. So if you are telling yourself that you're just having a really bad day over and over and over again, let's use that as an example. Well, the energy that you're putting out there without saying it, and even if you said, oh, things are really great, but internally you're saying, this is a really tough day. This is just challenging. It's not, this day's just not going for me, not working for me. Well, that's the energy that you lead with. That's the energy that everyone hears way louder than what you say. And so that's really, really important to keep that in mind. So again, Ingrid here from Wellness to Go, togo.ca. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Ingrid Herbert. You can find me there. You can also look at, I have the 7-day miracle boost of happiness. The first stage of it is, yes, you need to give your email in order to have the 7 days of audios to give you that boost of the day, give you tips on how to manage your day for 7 days, right? So I was kind of sharing before in some of my posts, it's a challenge, but it's not. And really it's just taking like a baby step towards one goal, or maybe 2 goals, or just utilizing the audios and the lessons that I'm sharing to just maybe change how you see the reality that you're explaining to yourself. Also, there's a big component there that deals with the inner critic that I struggled with for so many years, and there's so many of us out there that have been taught the inner critic voice. This is not normal for everyone. And then if you want to go deeper, there's a small fee for my 7-day Joy Reset course, the Beginner's Guide to Happiness, Peace, Love, and Happiness. There's a checklist. There's a few tools, right? but you'll have to. There's a small fee to go to access those tools. So find me at wellness to go togo.ca in terms of our website. Find me on Instagram, Facebook, even LinkedIn. So talk to you soon, and happy practicing. You have to practice this. Try it out. Try one thing. See how it goes. Talk to you soon.